Welcome back, Charm City Bird Nation. This is section 388, where the die-hard Oriole fan sits. I'm Phil. This is Greg. Alan is out on assignment. And first off, I just want to apologize for the long delay of posting a video. There's been a lot of life-altering, life-changing moments in our lives. Greg here is a new father with a baby boy. New Oriole fan in the world.
That's right, new Oriole fan.
And as you can see, I'm in new abodes here, and Alan is doing his thing as a teacher, music teacher at a middle school. So we're all busy, but we're finally posting a video and our thoughts so far in the 2013 campaign. So let's see here. We are past April, which was a very strong one. We had that road trip out in the West Coast, which we dominated, I felt. We won every series. So, and that's the key so far this season, is winning series. But once we switched over into May, we kind of took a nosedive. We've lost 2 games to the Padres, and we lost 3 to the Rays. And we've had a 6-game skid, but we snapped that last night. Thank you, Nate McLouth. And what are your thoughts so far this season?
It's still early. It's still early season. There's some concerns. One of the things I'm happy to say is our offense has been great. We've been towards the top of the league.
Been consistent,
which has been, over the past couple of years, that's kind of we've been lacking in that. Starting pitching has been okay, but it's good to see that our offense is finally starting to come alive. Those young bats are starting to wake up.
Yep.
Still a couple issues that we have. The injury bug has struck again. To the especially for the glass man, Brian Roberts. Now, like I said, after game 1, should have shipped his ass out. But that injury comes. He's not going to be an everyday second baseman anymore, which stinks. But
yeah, in Brian Roberts' defense, he's a magnificent ball player when he's healthy.
Exactly.
But I was kind of waiting in the background to, see what was going to happen this season with him. But he impressed me, like, when he was playing.
Yeah.
But once he got injured, I was like, well, I hate to say that I didn't see that coming, but I did see that coming.
Yeah.
So, it's been a rough season with injuries, especially in our starting rotation. Chen, abdominal problems, Gonzalez with that blister on his thumb, and Arrieta kind of having psychological, confidence issues, not psychological. But last week he was on Twitter and he was kind of defending himself with fans tweeting him about, oh, you suck and everything like that. But yeah.
Well, let me say something about Jake Arrieta real quick.
Okay.
Jake Arrieta is a very good pitcher. The problem with him is there's always one inning that gets him.
Yep.
He'll pitch lights out for 3 or 4 innings, maybe 2 innings, and then there's that one inning that he cannot get through, where it's almost as if he's trying too hard. Something happens, and then he tries to fight his way out of it, and the more he seems to fight in that one inning, that one inning is really what he needs to work on, is just essentially getting through that without having that issue.
And I can see why Buck Showalter kept him in there, because he needs to learn to battle through those innings.
Exactly.
I mean, that's important, but we've given him so many tries, and we've sent him down to AAA to build his confidence back up. It's just there's so many times we can do that. And I was hoping this offseason we could have traded Area for a better pitcher or someone that has more experience and is a veteran and that could solidify the starting rotation a little bit.
Well, I think that's where it might be with Arrieta. I think if they do kind of what they did with Mattis, maybe move him out to the bullpen.
Yeah.
I think that might be a good move for him.
Okay.
Middle of the game, pitcher.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Relief.
Yeah, not so much a closer, not a setup guy, kind of that in between.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good fit for him. like as you've seen, Brian Mattis, who's been out there, has been pretty good out of the
yeah.
bullpen.
Yeah.
Horrible starter, great out of the bullpen.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I mean that could definitely be something good, and especially with the younger guys coming up that are supposed to be some quality younger pitchers. We'll see how they do on their way up.
In fact, we have Kevin Gausman pitching for the first time, making his major league debut on Thursday, tomorrow night, against the Blue Jays. And this guy's been great in Bowie. 3.11 ERA, 8 games, 46 innings pitched, 49 strikeouts, 5 walks, and he's 2 for 4 so far in the Bay Sox campaign in 2013. So I think it's important, yes, to bring up all these guys down in the minor leagues and give them a chance and let them learn. And if they do well, awesome. But if they don't, they have something to take with them back down to the minors and kind of grow from that. And it's a good problem that we have so much pitching prospects in order to bring them up. And if it doesn't work out, like Clark, and just take him back down to the minors and let them learn and grow more, then we can essentially build up a solid rotation in the future.
Oh yeah, I mean the rotation for the future rotation for this team is going to be amazing. Like I said, Kevin Gausman's coming up, and if you've kind of seen the Facebook, I've kind of been hinting towards that they needed to bring him up. You have him, and you still have Dylan Bundy, who, thank God, does not need to have the the elbow surgery, Tommy John's, which is great. But Kevin Gausman, they've kind of been saying that between him and Bundy have been kind of equal, or Bundy's been a little better. I've seen it as though Gausman is I think a little bit more polished. I think he was able to go to college. He was pitched in college, and I think that might give him a little bit of an edge. But we'll see. We'll see how he does when he comes up. I think over the last 4 games he's had a 1.91 ERA, and I think that's a good sign. The last 4 starts he's pitched really lights out down in Bowie. So that's great. This starting pitching rotation is just going to be. I mean, with Bundy eventually coming up, if Gausman comes up and looks good, I mean, you got Hamels, Gausman.
I mean, we have a solid rotation, but there's one keystone that we need to place in there, and I feel like a solid veteran pitcher from, I don't know, wherever can really make things whole if we get someone in there that can teach the guys in the rotation to, build confidence in themselves and their stuff, really. And so that I feel like that's the missing piece that we're missing so far.
I would agree with that. I think we're missing an ace. Kind of, best pitcher by committee essentially at this point. That's kind of how this rotation feels. You don't really have a number one. I was happy to see Guthrie go, but I think Hamels has been a surprise, and I think he's about as close as we have to an ace. And that's a good. I mean, he's a good pitcher. I'm not taking anything away from him, but we really need that solid number one ace to really define that pitching rotation.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's still May, so a lot can happen, and you better get out to Oriole Park at Camden Yards or wherever you are, cheer on our Orioles, and just build them up again. I mean, we got that we have to take last year and carry it on to this year and years to come. We just got to keep on solid and just keep on cheering them on.
I don't want to hear any of this crap about, here we go again.
Yeah, I know. We're falling off the cliff.
This team is too young, has too much talent. You have Chris Davis, who has just been hitting the cover off the ball.
Yeah, I mean.
Adam Jones is having a great year.
Manny Machado,
who came up last year, is having a great year.
Yeah.
I mean, there's too much offense. The pitching is going to suffer a little bit. We're going to have some ups and downs.
Yeah.
But, there's too much. We got Wada coming back, essentially going to be, at some point this season, hopefully going to pitch.
Yeah.
Everything right now.
I'm really interested in seeing how he does.
Everything right now seems a little rough.
Yeah.
But it's going to get better.
Yeah.
We got pitchers coming back. Let's get the injuries. Let's get the losing streaks out of the way now.
Yep.
The Orioles are back to stay. This isn't just last year was a fluke.
Yeah.
This team is.
And Rick Dempsey always stressed the '83 team, the World Series '83 team, had 7 losing streaks in that season, and I'll take 6 games any day, and it's still May. So let's go Orioles, and until next, everyone, we promise we'll send out another video really soon. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.